Dear students, myself Kiran MP. I am working as assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering in Government Engineering College, Kushal Nagar. In today's session, let me have a look at where we are going to write our JavaScript code. The code that will be executed by a client machine, that is browser. Let me have a look at the agenda of this session. So let me clear you. There are three places where we can write our JavaScript code. Among those three, the first one is an inline, the second one is an embedded, and the third is an external. At the last, we will discuss about a special HTML element known as NoScript. Okay, suppose let me tell you, in the source HTML code, let me say it includes a JavaScript, but my browser doesn't support JavaScript. So what should be done? So if a browser is not going to support JavaScript and I'm making an attempt to weave an HTML which includes a JavaScript code, okay, so I need to be popped up with a message, the browser doesn't support JavaScript. Okay, now coming to the first location where we are going to place a JavaScript, that is an inline JavaScript. So inline JavaScript, it refers to the practice of including JavaScript code directly within certain HTML attributes. I mean to say, here I'm not going to make use of any explicit HTML element or HTML tag. Rather, I'm going to write a JavaScript code within any HTML element. For example, as you can see in the slide, there is a JavaScript code. There is a JavaScript function named alert, and I'm making an attempt to exit this JavaScript alert. Okay, so and this JavaScript code is included in the HTML element input. Okay, so I'm going to call it's an inline. So I mean to say, a JavaScript is set to be inline if the script is written within any HTML element, like an input in this slide. Okay, let me have a look at a simple program on this inline JavaScript, and let me have a look at a screenshot. So as you can see in the slide, this is an example for simple inline JavaScript program. Okay, and I hope everyone are familiar with the skeleton of HTML, right? So in this, as you know, HTML is the topmost root element. Under that, I have an head section. In head, I have included a title. Title, we know the message that need to be displayed on title bar. Here it displays inline JavaScript. And in the body part, there's nothing except only one element, HTML element, that is an input. Okay, and in this HTML page, I have just included one input element, and the type of that input element is a button. And the message that need to be displayed on the button is click to see date and time. And now let me say, I will log into my browser and I will make an attempt to open the source code that contains this HTML element. Okay, it's this HTML file. Now, as you can see in the bottom part of the slide, okay, the web page that is being displayed when I execute this inline JavaScript program. So at the first, I will see only the web page with the button click to see date and time. Now, when I click on this button, a JavaScript is triggered, and the function that is going to exit is an alert. And we know what alert does. It pops up a window on the web page and it displays the message that is passed as an argument. And in this script, okay, I am creating a date object, and this message is passed as an argument to alert. Hence, this alert is going to display a message that contains today's date. Now, let me proceed to the second type of JavaScript, second location or second place where we are going to write our JavaScript. Okay, this is an embedded. So, like HTML elements like body, title, edge. Okay, we have a special HTML element known as script. Got it? So now embedded JavaScript. It refers to a practice of placing JavaScript codes within a script element. As you can see in the slide, I have enclosed one JavaScript code that is an alert with the hello word as an argument to it. And this JavaScript is enclosed within HTML element script. And one attribute in script is specified as type, okay, and the default type is default value for type is text/JavaScript. Now let me have a look at the sample program on this. Okay, look at this program. So in this, when compared to the earlier program, okay, in the body section, I have written one HTML, one JavaScript, okay, document.write, and this script is enclosed within script tag. So I will call it as an embedded JavaScript. So you can create this HTML file in using any editor, text editor. Let me say a Notepad. Okay. Now let me log into my browser, maybe Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox. Now at the URL, let me specify the path of this source HTML file that contains this embedded JavaScript code. Now the web page displays today's date. Okay, now let me tell you what is this document. Okay, document is an object, okay, and write is a method within that object. It's an interface within that object that writes a message that writes the output to HTML file. Now this is the third location where we are going to place JavaScript. Okay, so now what we can do, we can isolate JavaScript from the HTML source file. We can write entire JavaScript in some other file, and we can store it in some other locations. Okay, and that file which includes JavaScript should be saved with an extension .js. Okay, and those HTML files which need access to this JavaScript need to import, JavaScript from this file with .js extension. To import or to include, we need to make use of script tag within the HTML file. So now as you can see in this code fragment, okay, within the script tag I have not included any JavaScript, but I specify source file which holds JavaScripts. Now let me have a look at the sample program. So now there are two parts in this program. In the first part, it's only an HTML file. Now I will look at the ed section. Within the title I specified a script tag, and the script tag there are no JavaScript codes. Only thing I specified the source JavaScript source file that contain JavaScripts. Okay. So in the body section there's one function that's going to be invoked, show date time. Got it? And what is the show date time? So this is one user defined function that has been defined in the file 4.js, and that's going to be invoked and is going to be executed. So now let me have a look at 4.js file. So see here, in this external JavaScript file I have defined one function named show date time. So when this function is invoked and executed, the only code statement in this function is alert. As I said, as we know, alert, it pops up a window. Got it? It pops up a window on the web page with the displaying message that is passed as an argument to it. Now let me have a look at no script tag. I said, so let me say my browser doesn't support JavaScript, but I am making an attempt to view an HTML file which includes JavaScript. So since my browser doesn't support JavaScript, the JavaScript that is in this HTML source file won't get executed. So I need to be made clear by displaying some message, stating some message that this browser doesn't support JavaScript. So I am making use of no script tag. No script tag is a tag, okay, in which the statements enclosed within this no script tag will be executed only if the browser does not support JavaScript. Okay, let me have a look at the program. So have a look at this program. Okay, so in this I have included both script as well as no script tag. The statements within the script tag will be executed if the browser supports JavaScript. If the browser doesn't support JavaScript, statement within the script tag will be discarded and statements within no script tag will be executed. Now let me disable JavaScript in one of my browser, and let me specify the path of this program in at the URL, and let me see what will be the output. So here, as you can see in the slide, I have changed some settings in Google Chrome. I have blocked JavaScript from executing. Then at the URL, I specify the path of this source program. Now, since JavaScript is blocked, I said the statements within no script tag will be executed, right? So let me have a look. What was the statement included in no script? Your browser does not support JavaScript. So this is what I am seeing in the web page that is being displayed. Okay, so this is about today's session. Thank you.